Why hello there, vat-grown subjects. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 100, Lowjack. I actually should have 3 triple street dooms. Because I had a doomsday and a triple here. And then Low grabbed one of the dooms. And then I got 2 more dooms and 2 more triples, giving me 3 and 3 each. So once they're fully hauled, I should have 2 dooms in storage and 3 triples in storage, which is exactly what the case is right now. Why am I getting... There must be a broken geothermal or something. No, there really isn't. I don't know why my power's gone to hell. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Why are we storing meat there? I guess I don't care. We're feeding the prisoners rice. What other power can I remove? I think it's all the death rest facility. Well, so it's a mix of everything. It's a perfect storm of like low wind and death rest facility and a bunch of other things. So expanding the power grid might be something that we want to do in the near future. Or banking more power, I don't know, something. Gestation complete, Daedalus. Sweet. Come on, Mass. Been waiting days for this. Oh, hello, Marauder. All right. Now that that's done, let's start resurrecting our dead ones. Not enough bandwidth. For Judea? Yeah, you do. Oh, must be emptied. Okay, that's a different prompt. That could be true. Unholy, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Oh, also RimWorld. Cool. Tell me about your colony. While I poorly micromanage my own. So Wendy's up in 13 hours. Not terrible. T saying sleeping with the eggs. Guess he knows his value. I think Kish is finally getting around to building the steel bed. Maybe. Maybe. Big maybe. Why aren't you emptying these waste packs? Is there nowhere to store them? That might be the case. Alright, I'll start letting them be tree deleted. Yeah, that was the case. If you don't have valid storage for them, you can't empty them. Which is funny, because I have plenty of space in the waste pack atomizers. It's just that I don't have a storage spot for them so that they wouldn't delete them. All right, so let's start gestating and resurrecting. I'll do Judea first and then Orange Chaos. Orange Chaos is going to take a little bit longer because it's controlled by Bryzit, which means Bryzit doesn't have the gestation bonuses. So there will be a bit of a delay. Definitely feeling like I don't have enough steel, though. I was hoping to ground pen scan steel closer to home. It just hasn't happened yet. Low xenogerm still hasn't finished out either. Man, everything is just in progress. 15 eggs. Does that sound right? One, two, three colonists. Yeah, no, it's actually right now. Because of our prisoners, 2 are male now. Wicked and so 12. Yep. So 15 eggs. All right, I'll do the... Wendy will run the egg experiments. She should be the scientist that does it anyway. For future reference. Shouldn't be anyone else. Make a point of her handling it herself. So up the pollution down here, most of what's outside the range of the Pollux trees are cleaned up. There's still a little bit of cleaning left to do. But it's already queued. Just no one's gotten around to it. Was the gift for the industrial neighbors already sent? No. So let's go do that. I forgot about that. So this is a gift to Inalor. And then I'll call in a bulk goods. Because they'll show up, and Wendy will be awake by then. Combat supplier wouldn't be a bad idea either, because I have a ton of weapons now from additional Neanderthal and everyone else who died, littering everywhere. Why are you working yourself until insanity? That's weird. Oh, I know why. Because it's just taking you so long to haul steel to the gestation pod that it's driving you nuts. Alright, take a break. I could look for some hidden steel down here with cactus. That might not be a bad idea. Dig some mining tunnels in here to look for easy steel to mine, because ground pen steel is harder to obtain than just mountain steel. Mountain steel would be quicker. So I'll have him mine out some passageways looking specifically for steel. But making sure not to expose the edge of the map. Oh my god, you are one ugly human, or thing, being. Oof. So I think that xenogerm just got done. No, still in progress. Dang. It's a long time. But Jack is up, wandering around, wondering what to do. Your assignments look correct. So we're running definitely behind xenogerming for both Low and Jack. And that also frees up 2 pods. And I'm going to run all of these eggs through the fertilization process and then pick my favorite eggs to be able to gestate. Cheers. Yeah, if you see T-Sang running all the way out here to grab a tiny little stack of steel in order to make a component, pretty good indicator that my steel and components are like miserable and way, way, way down. Looks like they have dog ears. Is that the case? Yes, they have loppy ears. Lo is going to keep her loppy ears, but Jack won't. Jack will lose them next implantation process. The people are rescued are friendly getting up and leaving. The extra beer here is going to be a bit of a concern for slave rebellions. Because they're in a room with weapons. So that's something I'm going to want to remedy. Because if we look here... Well, he's not physically close enough to the weapons for it to be a problem, but it will inevitably be a problem. That much I know for sure. So now that I've hauled in some steel, I'll have mass trigger the gestation process, which is long overdue. And as you can see, Cactus has already started in the mining tunnels. Good. Wendy is up. She finished death rest, so I'll run the eggs in just a second. There we go. That was a complicated xenogerm to make. So order implantation into low. -5, so my math was right. And let's make one for Jack now. So Jack is just going to be a brawler. So let me print screen so that I have a copy of his genome. I'm also going to want to calculate his metabolic efficiency. It's probably -5, but I'll calculate it anyway. So let's see. It's 1... -1, +1, +2, 0, -2, -3. So he has a base metabolic efficiency of -3. Got it. So let's engineer him now. So he came with strong melee damage. Let's give him super fast wound healing. So he's at -6 now. Give him kind instinct and very fast runner. Dark vision, and dead calm. So -15. Awful shooting. Oh, actually, awful shooting with furry tail. Awful craft. Awful cook. Awful art. Awful plants. Awful intellectual. So he's at -3 metabolic efficiency. He comes with robust, comes with reduced pain, so those aren't needed. Nearsighted? So I still have room. Let's go with very happy. Great melee. So now you're at -6. Poor social is -5. Poor animals is -4. Yeah, you might be done. Oh, elongated fingers. -5. Cold tolerant. Trying to think if there's anything else. I already have poor plants, right? No, I don't. Well, it's paired with great intellectual, so I don't want that. Dead calm invalidates aggressive. True. So aggressive is +2, which means that his base is then -5. Plus -2. So I have to add 2 metabolic efficiency here. No, according to... Oh, yeah, it doesn't validate. So that means his germline gene metabolic efficiency is -5. So I need to break even on this implantation. So I got to take out... either add something or take out something. Well, let me think about that. Unattractive. And there's no more positives that would be effective. Maybe ditch elongated fingers? We're very happy. There. I'll get rid of furry tail. There. Good. So this is the 88 Jack. This is a pretty good super soldier. Save template. So I can use it again. Nickel, thank you for the resub. And now that Wendy's up, let's have her work drive T-Sang. What is T-Sang doing? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. Then let's have her run the genetic processing. After draining the heck out of the prisoners. I think with a hemogen max of 200, like, that's fine. I don't really need to go beyond that. I don't think there's going to be much function in going beyond that. So I've already called in an Inalore Caravan. Let's call on an Imperial one. And Tribal one. And then run the gene processing. Alright, so first question, Wicked and Duelish. So the Edekin will cross with Rift. Let me open up the overlay. This is a no-go. It has Slow Runner, which is invalidating. It also has a bunch of positive genes, Great Mining and Great Animals, which is... Man, I couldn't have made a worse one. So in terms of Wicked, we'll do Wicked crossed with Cath, wherever Cath's egg is. There it is. So this is Edekin and human. So it's a watered down Edekin. And it's keepable. It does have a bunch of positive metabolic efficiency genes that I like, that we can pass on to Wendigo, like Sleepy Naked Speed. But it doesn't have the fur skin, so I don't think it's worth keeping, personally. And then let's go ahead and pop Guero out and have him fertilize. No, don't go in there. Have Guero fertilize the eggs that he wants to fertilize. So all the impid eggs. Tefluti's kind of an impid. Actually, Razman, you're a waster, right? Yeah, don't do that one. Stickiest is kind of an impid too. Alright, take a look at all these. So, this is slow wound healing. Nope. Look at this. This is weird. It's just a fire-resistant, poor animals baseliner, more or less. What a weird impid mix, this one. I already looked at this. Nope. 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 Trotter hands. Nope. Nope. Bunch of nopes. I'm going to have Guero continue to fertilize. So this is a waster without the gaunt head, but unfortunately it doesn't have the super immune. It has antitoxal lungs, so it's not that useful to me. It also didn't get really passed down a lot of the genes. Strong immunity to dark vision, that's pretty boring. And then this is Guero crossed with... this one's keepable. I really wish it ditched the animal war call. But it does have fur skin and strong melee damage. So this one's okay. This is the only one that I would think would be like, oh, let's keep it. Because I'm trying to isolate first skin into the genome. Unfortunately, that individual specimen lost a bunch of... It lost basically all of the identifying genes from Guero. I don't think it inherited anything from Guero. Guero is fast wound healing, dark vision. Oh, strong melee damage. So it inherited the strong melee damage. But it's still worth keeping, I think. Alright, Guero cross with a pigskin. It's kind of unfortunate that it had pig nose. Pig nose is one that we want to avoid because it inherited both strong stomach and robust digestion, which is rare. And then also picked up reduced pain from the pigskin, but it didn't keep any of Guero's genes. It's not worth keeping, in my opinion, because of that pig nose. This is good. Fast wound healing, strong melee damage, which is what Guero wanted to pass on. Unfortunately, it did ditch. No, I don't think it's worth it. Because it lost good genes. And then this is just a grunt. This is just a battle grunt. I'll load it in case I want it. So there was only 2 eggs from that batch that I thought worth keeping. And we have 2 empty vats, which I'm going to fill with my favorite 2 eggs from the last 2 rounds of egg harvest. So back into your vat you go. So let's see. Of all these genes here, this one would be colonist, and it does have fur skin. So this is almost a guarantee, Cowakirk Guero cross. Almost a guarantee to cook this one. Because this, if we count the amount of positive traits that we've picked up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Wendigo traits with 0 of the must not haves. So, this specimen is pretty good. This one has 3. This one is not even viable. I kept it because of the mini horns, but it has the cold weakness. But it might be my best shot to get an impid specimen. This one has 3. That one's just a battle grunt, battle grunt, but with really good metabolic efficiency due to the nearsightedness and intense UV. Another battle grunt. And then a fur skin. You know what I might do is I might try making both fur skins. So Cowakirk Guero, Cowakirk Guero. I'll make 2 of those Cowakirk Guero eggs. He's got quite the existence. Yes. Yes, he does. Nope. Don't do that. Don't haul eggs into places I don't want them. Okay. So both the Cowakirk Guero egg is in. Both of these guys don't have any disqualifying genes to prevent them from becoming colonists. And they both have fur skin, which is why I picked them. Kath stole the egg. No. Kath is just hauling it to the throw it out pile. All the eggs that I want to keep are here. All these eggs I just want to sell. They're failed experiments. All right. So, Lo, you are due... Did you get implanted? Yeah, so this is the Lo gene. So Lo's gene is is souped up medical. So here's your final, basically medical. Unfortunately, you're not much of a good shooter. The learning assistant's kind of pointless to have, given that you're like already 20 medical, but whatever. So Lo the bald, weird doctor. And then 88 Jack, we are still cooking up your xenogerm. 225% hunger? Yeah, but with a nuclear stomach, so it's moot. Right? I always pair it with a nuclear stomach. I have a nuclear-powered fighters. Not caravanning. So the trade caravan should be in, and then one of the other things that I wanted to do as soon as the trade caravan show up is take on the other Apocryton, which is way long overdue, I know. Ooh, we hit steel, finally. Where is Cactus? There we go. So now some of our steel problems have been solved. What level Apocryton is this? I don't know. It's maybe the 4th or 5th. I haven't really been counting. There was actually a chart online that you can figure it out because it's a preset ramp up. But I'm not going to bother looking it up. I don't really care. I just know they have to die. And that's all that matters to me. But yeah, if you want to look it up on the wiki, go for it. This is what the Apocryton would look like if I called it in. It's an Apocryton. It's the one with the 4 blasters and the 5 tunnelers. So it's the tanky wave. Oh, I hit steel over here too. This is number 7? Oh, wow. It's more than I thought. I've been busy. Alrighty, you're going on an insult spree. Man, you're going to fit in, well. Very, very well. Which is why I'm dead calming you. And... oh, it didn't. It's not a brawl. Okay. So you are going to be a brawler. And you are a doctor. A doctor with a doomsday launcher. You know, totally normal. So Jack, when you're up, we'll give you a uranium warhammer. Wow, nobody is using their chargers. Don't know why. So the moisture pump did its thing and spread out, covering all the cover that the uranium slug is going to need. Meaning that this fire foam popper is probably not necessary anymore. I'm going to put the popper in here in the storage room because that's a pretty good place for it. There you are. Come on, trade caravans. The warmest day of the year. It's like mid-summer. Please show up. Why can't I remove this bridge? I can't instruct her to do it. I'm sure Kish is already doing it, but that's weird. So Legionary's back. That was pretty quick. This is why I have the gestational boosters. So that if and when I lose mechs, it's really not a big deal. I gotta empty this out, and it's making a lot of waste. But the other thing I could do here is put tox packs in here. So I'm going to set this as important so that the trees are going to be uncritical. And I would say this tree can probably afford more tox as well. We still have yet to clean this up, though. It's quite the prison pop. Yeah, it's still a fraction of what Wendy probably wants it to be honest. All right, Brian, you're good to regestate orange chaos. It's really weird that they would choose to haul it to the Pollux tree before hauling it to a waste pack atomizer. Obviously, the waste pack atomizer is like a device, not really a storage, but you'd really think that that it would count as like beyond critical priority for atomizers to take waste. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, nice. Our perimeter walls, I think, they're all finally getting smoothed. Yeah, it's a different work thingy, as you crudely explained. I mean, I know that, but I just wish that that they wouldn't bother hauling it to the tree if there was space in a atomizer. Growth moment for you, greedy. Ah, great. I'm getting a lot of loser people coming out. I think Chimikir is probably going to end up. Well, I mean, you're Dart Mole. I think you're probably going to join Guero in Freezerville. Rogi, Teetotaler Greedy, you might end up in Freezerville as well. Udagal is going to be in the prison. Kadath still has hope. You haven't had traits yet. Actually, no, it looks like you're 5? Wait, it's 7. No, okay. There's still a chance for Kadath to not be in Freezerville. We'll have to see. Ice babies, exactly. Here's the traders. So now the traders are coming in. As soon as the ones that I call in, all 3, arrive, I'll signal the Apocryton. I just don't want to do it just yet. Growth moment, vertical, neurotic. Neurotic's not terrible. Order implantation into Jack. Oh, I miscalculated. Resulting metabolism would be -6. So I'm going to screenshot this and copy and paste this over and just do it again. -1. I'll have to pick something out like, I don't know. My math was not good enough. More animals, awful plant, awful art, awful cook, awful shoot, awful craft. Yeah, I gave you elongated fingers, and I think that that's what caused it. Because this is the same minus the elongated fingers. Okay. I mean, as nice as it would be to have the brawlers have elongated fingers, until I get better negative genes to be able to offset it, it's not that big of a deal. These idiots are going to my drill. Ugh, gross. So I really wanted steel. That was a big one, because I'm just about out of it. I can't fully rely on mining for it forever. I'll sell the 88 Jack xenogerm because I'm not using it. Bearded, I can get rid of. Toximune, I can get rid of. There was the non-violent I can get rid of because I have that separated now. It's too bad I don't have Furry Tail standalone because I could get rid of that then. Yeah. So I think those are the extra ones. I don't know about the eggs. I'm not gonna try to sell any because I don't want to make any mistakes there. Okay, that trade works. It's gonna be annoying to haul that in. Oh, I'm missing gene pack. I sold one that I needed. Because that's annoying. I probably sold a copy. There. I forgot I had to template it too. I should always do that in the future so I can just redo it quickly. That's the Inalor. At this point, I could call in the Apocryton because the other trade caravans are going to overlap with the Inalors, and the Apocryton will show up afterwards. So, Apocryton inbound. I'm going to make a new haul zone. And this is for the hauler mix. I'll give them access to rechargers, the steel stockpiles, the regular stockpiles. But then I'm specifically just going to tell them to go to steel spots so that I can start making components a little bit faster. So then these lifter mechs are just going to be glued to the haul zone. So I can start restockpiling my steel back up. Another thing is I could part with some of my beer. I have a lot of beer and nobody's really drinking it. So low's up. You know what I just realized is Low Shield Pack paired with Doomsday Launcher is actually a really nice combo, because the issue with the Doomsday Launcher is it takes a long time to, like, fire, and in that time, anyone with a 40 range or greater weapon can hit you, like other triple launchers, Doomsday Launchers, and snipers. But when you have a Low Shield Pack, then you can use both and not get wrecked. A little decent synergy there. I've canceled all the designations for hauling chunks and slag so that my guys will haul things that matter more. Man, I really brained you badly. Your consciousness sucks. What's the devices here? These neural supercharges? They are sort of like a temporary Luciferian boost. Gives you a little psychic boost, and transhumanists want them. So it's a neural supercharge, which is 10% consciousness, and 25% learning, but it makes you hungrier. And it's demanded by transhumanists. It might be possible for me to expand the grow vats a little bit more as well. Once I have additional steel to be able to build it. Also, if you ever have a question, I have a channel point redemption, which is like ask a question, and it gets logged so I can see it very easily. Sometimes I'll see questions in Twitch chat and I'll pick up on them myself. But if you ever have a question and you want to increase the chance that I actually answer it, that would be the way to do it. I don't care either way. It's just I'm more likely to see it when you use channel points because, you know, I can. It goes into a log of stuff. We're sitting pretty now. Trade caravan is leaving and the Apocryphon hasn't arrived yet. Makes me think that we're not going to have the overlap that I wanted. Apocryphon will come and then... Nope, no, here they are. Okay. I'm going to go to the War Merchant first. This is going to be really annoying because there's so many weapons everywhere. And then we'll get to the Glitterworld Empire. So most of the weapons, I think, have actually been hauled now. Just because we've waited a long time. So there's still like a few stray weapons here and there. But most of them are stockpiled now. Yeah, I think all of them, almost all of them are stockpiled. Hey, Office Viking, thank you for the resub. I am having a great time. Hope you're having a good time, too. I did mention beer could be parted with. I have a lot of beer, and I don't have need of all the beer that I have. Because we're running out of storage space for it, which is a problem because then it encourages slaves to rebel. It's weird, right? You'd think Tynan would take a page out of Bread and Circus of the old Roman Empire. Keep them drunk and fed, and they will not rebel. But nope, apparently not. And then this trade person is running out of money. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's anything I'm even willing to buy. It's mostly just, because they're tribal, it's mostly just tribal garbage. So I'll have to gift the remainder. So let me undo some of this trade before it gets unruly. I'll end up gifting beer. Which is good, because my rep with them is kind of low. Gift. I used to rely more heavily on sniper rifles to take down big enemy targets, but I really haven't had to do that because of Wendy's strength, really. She dominates people so thoroughly that there's really no need to use sniper rifles to take out centipedes, because they just get wrecked. And then the last one is Imperials, and they're off to the east. I have plenty of space for the beer now. Yes, hang around the rotted corpses. That's smart. Smart way to get sick. So they've got steel. And compact weaponry. It's the only tech print I don't yet have. Super immune. Fur skin, very attractive heavy brow. That's an interesting combo. I don't have any interest, but interesting nonetheless. They don't have a psychic sensitizer. That's unfortunate because it's pretty much the only thing I wanted to buy. I have a spare L-Tech shirt, so I'm going to sell it. I'm sure there are duplicate gene packs that I have, but I'm just not willing to go through them and figure out which is which and what I want to keep and what I don't. It's like way not interesting to me. So this might be the trade. Done. And then I'll add hauling to this zone. A gun for low? Low. I mean, there's guns in the stockpile. But with lows shooting at 0, there's really not a point to give low a gun. Because low's not going to be able to hit anything. So I'm just going to have low as a doomsday launcher. As like an insurance policy. Sounds better to me. So, with that tech print applied, we can start researching the last of the research. Might as well. Let's get it all. Cool. How broken down are these? 11, 18, 19? Okay. I have a bunch of spare barrels, but I'm not going to waste it. So my steel stockpile is back up from 0 to like 500. That's a lot better than where it was. The Apocryton is incoming. Be here soonish. And the door on the west side is open for it. Doing some extra smoothing in case breachers come in from the northwest. And then the next egg batch is in a bit. It's not coming up, actually. So Chimmick is probably going to be the next grown adult that we have. Ooh, compacted machinery. And I'm not really sure I'm going to keep them. I'm going to be choosier about who I keep, who I don't. So if they have bad traits, they get vatted. Or they get crypto frozen, like Guero did. Because I don't need mortar shell punchers in the colony as loose cannons who are inevitably just going to punch mortar shells and cause, irreparable damage to the colony. Like, forget that. I don't need to deal with that garbage. So, mortar shell punchers need not apply, is what I'm trying to say. Jack does need a helmet, though, if he's going to be Brawler. I still don't have the xenogerm for him, do I? Well, there it is. Order implantation into Jack. And then when Jack's down for that implantation, I'll stick a nuclear stomach in him. Because your hunger rate's going to be ridiculous. One thing I haven't done in a while is to make sure that the slaves are fully suppressed. T-Sang is working on the... I'm going to kick Wendy off that bench. T-Sang's going to work on the clothing for them now. Wait, you're making a body strap out of Thrumbo? No, that's a shirt. Wendy started the body strap. Okay, I see what's going on. I was gonna be mad, but no, it's fine. Once we have all the slave clothing, then I'll make a point to sacrifice that Dolish. Let's go ahead and take sperm samples from them before we nix him. Struck Jade. Cool. Hey, Cactus, can you pick up these components and bring it home, though? So, Jack. Dr. Caravan is not going to work. So implant xenogerm and install nuclear stomach. Do it with real meds, and Wendy will run the operation. It's your opulence of a thrombo-fur slave strap? Yeah. Well, it's not what they're working on, though. Well, 88 Jack looks very, very different. So this is him in his final form. Pretty souped-up super soldier, I would say. Strong melee damage, reduced pain, robust, heat tolerant, very fast runner, super wound healing, night vision, great melee, right? And is too smart mixed with melee, also with the optimist and the genetic optimism. It's a plus 16 right there. It's going to be very easy to keep him happy and slaying. One of the prisoners says mind screw. Yes, that would be wicked. I don't think you can remove that, though. No. Some implants, like pain stoppers and mind screws, are in for life. Okay, Trey Caravan is leaving, so Apocryton should be showing up any minute now. What's my favorite melee weapon? Blade Link Mono Sword, like, hands down. There is no other. Zeus hammers are situationally useful, obviously, against bionically implanted people and also mechs, but Persona swords are just god tier. Legendary one, a legendary Persona sword. Oh my lord. The amount of damage that thing does is hard to justify its balance. For reference here, Frosty has a good one. Just a good one. And it does 26, let's call it 26.5 melee DPS with an armor pen of 93. So armor nearly does not matter for this thing. An armor pen for stab and cuts are 99%. Compare that to, like, a good Uranium Warhammer, which is less than half the damage and less than half the armor pen. And that's a Uranium Warhammer. You can understand the Persona monoswords are just stupid strong. Just mind-blowing. And that's only a good one. Legendary ones, in a league of their own. Absolute in a league of their own. All right, Wendy, finish those slave straps, because I would like to sacrifice that prisoner soon. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 12th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.